I cannot believe what just happened. Now, I saw a quick video from eMan67 talking about a rumor that Big John might have been getting interviewed on CNN. You know MGTOW's freedom? Of course you do. What a fucking icon. What a legend. And then I saw a video from Janet is Awake. She actually recorded snippets of the interview, including the beginning where they played 3 of the short clips from 3 of his videos. And also the start of the interview with her. I can't wait until I see the whole interview. But he handled himself so well in the beginning. I could just see that masculine energy radiating off him. And he was just this gentle giant, you know what I mean? But very poised and ready to deliver. You know, he was just fucking on point. Like I could see the energy there. And of course, being CNN, typical, they had to pick the most misogynistic. They didn't actually say that in the interview, to be fair. Well, they may have, but I just didn't catch that bit. But in the lead up to playing these videos, they weren't talking about misogyny, but they picked out what could be construed, particularly by the modern feelings over facts feminist, as misogynistic. Get this. He says, you and I, we have the penis and we go, you know, enough of this bullshit. Women are not that fucking smart, period. So CNN played that. They also played another snippet from one of his videos that says, arguing with a feminist bitch is the same as arguing with a pig. And the third one that they played says, we as men are involved in a war. It is a battle of the sexes, and your head on a platter and your nuts in a vice is what the enemy wants. And you know, I gotta say, guys, this is just the beginning. Just the beginning. I know a while back, there may have been others, but I know at least Big John and MGTOW 101 were approached by the mainstream media a while back. And they said no. Because you know what the mainstream media are like. But I feel like he's just said, and you know what, enough's enough. Any publicity is good publicity. And it doesn't matter how many people come at him, because he's actually got himself financially stable and he's sorted. He's not losing his job anytime soon because his boss knows all about what he does, and he'll become a local celebrity, if anything. So you've now got a situation where one of the the most biased, but one of the biggest mainstream media outlets in the United States of fucking America, one of the biggest media outlets, has finally brought MGTOW into the spotlight. This is crazy. And there's going to be a lot of women searching and going, yeah, we're a bunch of misogynists. But of course, they're all feminist retards, exactly the same feminist bitches. His words, not mine. Don't zuck me, YouTube. But, you know, it's these same feminists that he's talking about, Big John's talking about in his videos, that are going to screech and squabble and carry on and talk about misogyny and write their fucking PhD thesis for gender studies on his videos, and how they're reinforcing heteronormative patriarchal norms and all that bullshit. But the biggest part is there are going to be a bunch of young men, a bunch of men going, what is this MGTOW? What's this MGTOW? Why is everyone so upset about it? And these rational, logical men are going to go and look at it. It's going to set off brush fires in their mind. I love that term, brush fires in your mind. I got that off Papa MGTOW. He's actually got it on his YouTube channel. Right? So all of us guys who were previously the, you know, the fringe minority by way of the media, we're going to start coming out as the growing majority of men who are sick of this bullshit and who won't actually tolerate this anymore. We're done. We are completely done with being walked upon. We're completely done with having everyone else dictate what we should do. So the fact that Big John has actually gone on CNN and had his face there, his channel's gonna blow up, and more power to him. He fucking deserves it, especially after his channel got taken down previously when it was already big. You know, that was scum of YouTube to do that, in my personal opinion. But this is, you know, karma coming back, helping his channel skyrocket again, as it deserves to, and rightly so. And thank you, Big John, if you're watching this, or if any of you know Big John, and you, well, I've spoken to him on Hangouts, but if any of you know him personally and you want to share this video with him, be my guest. But I just want to say thank you, Big John, for going on CNN and putting those fucking enormous balls of yours, whether metaphorical or physical, I don't care, but putting your enormous nuts on the line and speaking out and telling the whole world via the mainstream media what MGTOW's all about. I respect that and I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. So, whew, man, what's gonna happen next? This is gonna be real interesting. This is gonna be real interesting because CNN don't realize what they just did. They thought that they were doing a hit piece. They thought they were doing a hit piece on Big John. They just sent MGTOW into warp drive. And they didn't even know what they just did. They've got no clue as to the impact they just made on men all across the globe. They've got no clue how many feminists they just shut out of relationships with men that they might have otherwise been able to fleece in marriage, right? They have got no idea how many men they just force-fed the red pill by accident, by proxy. Because men are going to jump on YouTube. They're going to look at Big John. They're going to look at Sandman. They're going to look at Men 101. They're going to look at Howard Dare. They're going to look at Undead Chronic. They're going to look at your boy Sydney. They're going to look at Hammerhand, right? They're going to look at, you got young guys going to look at Underdog. You've got so many channels out there. You got Papa MGTOW even. Darius, Ronan Man, like all the big hitters, right? These guys are going to see their channels explode. And so many guys are going to realize how they've been lied to, how they've been fucked over. Now, I see there's a couple of you there that are actually asking about this CNN clip. And it's not really a very high res clip, but it's just on a smartphone and the volume's a little low. But once this live video finishes, I'm actually going to drop it in the description below. And eman67 rightly said that CNN's going to try and do a character assassination on him. And they did by putting those first 3 videos. But what they don't realize, I don't know who Zangadi is, Madman MGTOW, but I'm going to check it out. So what they don't realize is that there's going to be men all over the world watching Big John on CNN, going, man, this guy's a fucking boss. He's saying what I'm thinking. He's saying what I haven't been allowed to say. Right? Even we've got the Commie Hunter in the chat here. He says, I used to be a lefty until I watched Men 101. Man, MGTOW 101, he was my red pill. He was the first MGTOW channel I discovered, and it was totally by accident. I just saw a catchy title. I was like, this looks kind of funny. And then I watched another video and another. I ended up binging on his video for a couple of months. Some days I would sit there for hours and just watch video after video after video after video after video. Oh, and don't forget, guys, go and check out your boy Terrence Pop. Fantastic bloke. He is a US veteran, an Army veteran. And he came home one day to his wife, said, I'm not happy. Right? And that was what force-fed him the red pill. And I'm sorry if I have actually missed out any very, very important MGTOW in that shout out before talking about all the guys that are going to see their subscriber numbers explode. Because there's so many of you I just can't mention. And every single one of you, I really, really appreciate everything you do for other men out there. All right. And I don't know if you guys remember, Red Dead Redemption just came out recently, and as you know, that they had like a suffragette feminist, and people were trying to work out all these different ways to kill her. And, people worked out different ways to kill everyone else in the game, all the guys. But of course, as soon as they killed a feminist woman, all of a sudden that guy just got zucked from YouTube. Fortunately, he had enough people stick up for him that YouTube backtracked on their decision and put his channel back up. Right? He had 500,000 subscribers. Isn't that crazy? And they took him down over one fucking video of a feminist in a game getting fed to an alligator. Totally worth it. And see, the funny thing is, right, Red Dead Redemption, they probably had a couple of SJWs there that wanted to put the feminist in there to, show people that, feminists didn't get to vote before, and, the suffragettes. But they didn't realize that they were actually just going to get a heap of people buying the game for the purpose of killing feminists. All right. So funny. And yeah, also Jake Captanio said Undead Chronic is back, by the way, guys. I did see that this morning, Jake. I love Undead Chronic. He's got such a funny take on things. Like, I understand why he's been taken down a few times, because he's pretty brutal, but I love his work. Such a cool guy. So if any of you guys know Undead Chronic personally, give him big ups from me. So yeah, what's next for MGTOW, guys? I think they're going to start to come and try to interview a lot more MGTOWs. I think they're going to start to try and find the weakest link and see if they can find anyone that they can put up as a misogynist. Jazz Jive just says MGTOW on CNN. Sure, it's not fake news. I'm absolutely sure, Jazz Jive. I've actually seen, personally, I have seen myself with my own eyes, the interview. He's sitting down, he's wearing a blue shirt, hair's back, looking dapper as fuck. This guy's got masculinity just radiating from him. So I can't wait to finish this live video so I can actually drop that link in the box below and share that with you so all of you guys can see how Big John presented himself on CNN. Now, it is only just a snippet of the start of the interview, as well as a cut from a few of his videos. I'm deadly sure that within the next 24 hours, someone is going to get that cut from CNN and put the whole interview up. Really looking forward to seeing that. So hang out to this live video's finish, and I will upload the link to the video where someone shared that snippet of the video. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. CNN, BBC, ABC Australia, they're all going to put an anti-male spin on it. You're absolutely right, Charlie Brown. And it's just going to be fascinating to see how they try and twist this. But the more they try and censor, the more they try and twist it, the more and more men are going to hear this message. And then they're going to be going, where have all the good men gone? Why don't men go to get married? It's like, are you fucking dumb? Have you been looking at what's in front of your eyes? Have you been looking at the message that us men are trying to convey? Have you been listening to what we're saying? Because, you know, we're meant to listen to you women, but yet apparently you don't have to listen to us. Maybe you should, though. Maybe you should. And you're right, Jason Bourne. Undead Chronic's video on speed dating with that Asian chick was pure assassination. He just crushed her. That's right. Guys, if you haven't checked out Undead Chronic, go and check him out and hit subscribe. He's a gun. And Big John's new channel. If you were of MGTOW's Freedom or a Big John follower and you're wanting to know where his channel's at these days, do a search for Johnny MGTOW or MGTOW is Freedom. He is back. He is back. His channel is back online. So go and give him some subs and some love as well, guys. And go also, just go to his videos and drop some messages of appreciation. Drop some messages of appreciation telling him thank you for having the fucking balls to go on CNN. I'll tell you right now, if someone came to me and said, do you want to be on CNN? I'll be like, fucking bring that shit. Fucking bring that shit. Let's see you try and take me down, CNN, huh? Because you don't understand. This mind works in mysterious ways. I can duck and weave like the best of. I'm like the Matrix. You know what I mean? Just like ebb and flow, duck and weave, like fucking Keanu Reeves back in the day. Right? They're firing bullets at me. They've got guns. They're firing bullets at me. I'm like ducking. You know what I mean? Bullets can't touch me. CNN. I invite you to come and ask me for an interview. I invite you. Bring it. Because you know what? I'm one of the most articulate men out there, CNN. One of the most articulate men out there. And you don't know who you're up against. Right? You think you're going to do a character assassination on me to any of the mainstream media outlets? I'm a lot smarter than you think. And anyone who watches the interview, no matter which way you want to spin it, they're going to be like, this guy's onto something. This guy's onto something. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Please head to the comments below, especially after this live view's finished, so they can be immortalized for everyone to see. Right? Let me know what you think about Big John getting onto CNN and talking about men going their own way. Right? Thank you as well. Janet is awake is in the comments. Thank you, Janet, for for sharing that video. Janet was the one who actually shared the video. I'm going to drop your video in the description below after this live video, Janet, so that everyone can go and check it out. And if you do want to donate, guys, head on over to paypal.me/Sydney MGTOW. Or if you want to just head on over to Patreon, give $1 or $2 a month. Really appreciate it. Now Black says, what's Big John's new channel? It is Johnny MGTOW. You can also search by MGTOW is Freedom. Go and check it out. And Jason Bourne, if you're loving this shirt, brother, you can go to represent.com/store/Sydney MGTOW. It's in the description below. I've got some shirts, some hoodies, some t-shirts, some gym tops. Go check it out if you like it. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here for now. I'm so fucking excited. I literally had tingles, like had pins and needles and tingles going through my body when I heard about this. I was so freaking excited. So freaking excited. So I might even go and download that video from Janet is Awake's channel, if she's cool with it, and share it on my channel very, very shortly. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Appreciate you all. Donate if you want to. Share this video, please, with everyone you know that needs to hear about MGTOW or already knows about MGTOW that this will be big news for. Share it on your Facebook. Share it by WhatsApp. Share it over a fucking beer with your mates. I don't care. Just share this shit wide so everyone can hear it loud and clear. We've really, really, really got to get this message out there. And you guys are honestly the front line of doing so. So every time you smash the thumbs up, every time you comment, every time you share, it gets this message louder and prouder. All right, guys, I'm out of here for now. Appreciate you all. I'll catch you soon. Peace.